Happy summer, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Frey. I'm here to tell you about summer reading. Just because school is over doesn't mean the learning has to end. So we're going to talk about the 5 W's, the who, what, where, when, why of summer reading. So who should be reading over the summer? Everyone should be reading over the summer, but especially you. You boys and girls learned a lot this year, and the way that you keep remembering what you learn is by continuing to read. So why I'm encouraging you to read over summer break is because reading is important for your brain. So your gym teacher is going to tell you to exercise your body by hopping, skipping, jumping, running, swimming. And I'm going to tell you to exercise your brain by reading. By reading, your brain can get stronger and smarter, and you'll be ready, prepared for your next grade level. So reading will help support everything that you've learned this past year and get you ready to learn everything you need to learn next year. Summer reading can also introduce you to new things because you get to pick what you want to read, and summer reading can also be very relaxing. Some summer days are just too hot to be outside. You might want to be comfortably indoors in the air conditioning, and what's more comfortable than sitting with a nice book? So where can you read? Anywhere you are comfortable and you can focus on the book is a great place to read. So if that's a park, a beach, the library, in your home, in bed, at the kitchen table, on a couch. If you plan on taking a trip this summer in a car, a train, a plane, any of those places, again, if you can sit comfortably and you can focus, it's a great thing to bring along. Now, if it's a real book, you don't have to worry about the battery dying, so that's also a good plus. And again, it exercises your brain and it gets you ready for school. When can you read? All summer long, from the last day of this school year to the first day of the next school year. Every day in between is a great day to read. Any time of day is a great time to read. You can get up in the morning and read a little bit. You can read a little bit before you go to bed, or you can read in the middle of the afternoon. I would suggest at least 10 minutes. Start with 10 minutes of your day if you can read for that long. And then maybe you'll read a little bit longer. It's up to you. Or maybe you'll read 20 minutes one day and 5 minutes another. Just keep trying to read every day. What can you read? Anything that interests you and that you like. So the sky's the limit. When you walk into a public library, you can find fiction books, nonfiction books, so stories, books about the weather, the habitats, animals, space, anything that interests you. Pick it up, look at it, try to read it. If you're not happy with it, if you don't think it's going to be entertaining or interesting, put it down. Pick up something new. If it's too hard, you can always ask for help. Ask a mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, older brother or sister. You can always ask a librarian or a teacher if there's one available for help. And if it's just too hard, just put it down and pick up something new. Summer reading should be fun, enjoyable, easy. So you don't want to stress yourself out. Just make it fun. Now, the Elizabeth Public Library is here to help you with all of that. They have a great summer reading club program. It's called Tales and Tales. Animal tales, so about animals, and some fairy tales. It runs from June 28th through August 6th, and registration began on June 21st. There's 3 ways you can register. You can visit the main branch or the Elmora branch. You can email them at elizchildren@gmail.com, or you can go to the website and click on the link and sign up right through the website. Any way is great. The only thing they need for registration is your name, your age, the grade you're going into, and an email address, and which branch you're closest to. It's that simple, and then you're signed up. And then they're going to encourage you to read. And when you do read so many books, you'll be allowed to pick from their treasure chest and get a punch balloon or book or slime. And you'll also be given some extra raffle tickets for a chance to win additional prizes. So some of the additional raffle prizes are this 37-inch tall inflatable T-Rex, this 8-pack of jumbo squishies, a solar robot STEM kit, so you get to put that together, a Play-Doh 6-pack variety slime, a 20-inch tall Dog Man plush, and a 17-inch Among Us backpack. And many other prizes. Now, there's actually more to the summer reading program at the library than just reading. They actually provide really great summer events. All programs will take place outdoors in the library's parking lot. The library will provide a limited amount of cushions for seating. Feel free to bring your own seating. These events are weather permitting and rain dates will be provided. Masks and social distancing are always recommended. And registration to the summer reading program is required to attend these events. So they have the Jeff Boyer's Big Bubble Bonanza, which will be July 29th. 2 shows at 11 a.m. at the Eport branch and 2 p.m. at the main branch. Then Rizzo's Wildlife show, the Union County Canine Unit demonstration. There will be a puppet show by Palomiri, face painting by Patty Sweetcakes, and then additional programs, but like story time once a week. Fridays is bilingual story time. Mondays is virtual bingo. So a lot of programs to attend. So I'm just going to show you a quick video of that Big Bubble Bonanza to get a sneak peek of what it is.
I felt like a kid again, and that was a long time ago.
Okay, so if you thought that was cool, imagine how much cooler it would be in person to see it. So I hope that got you a little excited for this program. All right, so let's talk about how you're going to read for this program. So where you're going to get the books from. So first of all, you could go to Barnes & Noble or Target or Walmart and buy all the books you want to read. But that's a lot of money. So using the public library is probably a great option. You can go to the public library for free to borrow those books, bring them home, read them, return them, and again, it was all free. And you can borrow as many as you want. Now, if you can't get access to a physical book, there are still some online options. You can read books again through Storyline Online. We've used that website before. You can always go to Tumble Books. Tumble Book Library is through the Elizabeth Public Library website, so you can access more ebooks. There are books there, but they're just online. YouTube, there's a lot of great read-alouds that, because of the pandemic, librarians and teachers have recorded for all of you boys and girls. And there's always access to Epic, Get Epic. All right, and just the last few suggestions on what to read. So you can always go with fiction stories. A lot of these characters I'm going to share with you, they have movies, they have TV shows, they have games, they have video games, they have stuffed animals. Go back and forth. Watch the TV shows, read the books, okay? Enjoy all of it, okay? You can pick one and just read every Curious George book if you want. Just read, try and read. So we also have Pete the Cat. That was a book and now it's a TV show. If you give a mouse a cookie, I would give you a challenge to read every single one of these books, and then maybe you can watch the TV show on Prime. The books are really cute, really easy to read, so I challenge you to try and read all of those. Clifford the Big Red Dog, a great easy book series. There's also 2 different TV shows, and this November Clifford will have his own big screen movie in theaters. We have Pinkalicious, was a book, then a TV show, and video games, and lots of toys that go along with that. A lot of these characters you can find on PBS Kids. PBSkids.org is a great website to go on over this summer to practice your reading, because there's some reading games, there's some worksheets you can print out, there's some video clips you can watch. If you don't like any of those characters, like I said in the beginning, you can always go nonfiction. Pick a book about weather, the planets, the habitats, animals, places, the Statue of Liberty, all of that we talked about. The sky's the limit. There's so many choices. My favorite is Magic School Bus. It kind of combines science and fiction. We have Miss Frizzle in her class in that bus that shrinks down and it can go anywhere it needs to. So lots of great choices. I hope you read over the summer. It's just very important that you do. And happy reading, everybody.